Meanwhile, naval invasion. Are we ready? I think we're ready. Let's do this. And let's... Whoops. Have you parked here to provide naval support. And off they go. How come you have no organization doing this? Guys! I wasn't training you or anything. Then again, they don't have any troops in Tel Aviv, so... Oops. Uncontested landings. I love them. Right, well, in that case, you need to have an objective, which is going to be to take that. And I would dearly like for you to start doing that right now.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs.
Now we want to make sure that we take every single province surrounding us right now so they cannot attack Tel Aviv, which means we always have somewhere to fall back to recover organization. Because any ships that are shipped in will always arrive with 0 org. Of course we didn't go to the one really important spot, which was right here. Okay, we won that fight. And yeah, please be aggressive. Thank you. Why are you going north? Whatever. In fact, what I would really like to see is for you to push down here and get the entire area just cut off. Yeah, just like that, in fact. Perfection. What you can do is you can drive here. Just grab all of that. You lot are going to have the objective to take this. No. Let's be a little bit more ambitious. Let's say this. Go. Tier 2 mechanized. We desperately need Tier 3 mechanized, because I definitely did not forget about those. Just making sure I'm not getting cut off or anything over here. Nope. Good stuff. Now release the Kingdom of Israel. Oh wait, wrong game. Or the Kingdom of God. Now you lot are completely boxed in, and this is going to be a massive kill. Because they have no ports over here. Nada. None. Zero. Zilch. Let's get the last excavation, which means I no longer need to import as much rubber or tungsten. Or chromium, for that matter. Saving me even more civilian factories, which we are now just doing for construction. So, I think we need to continue building factories. Let's get the Alps built up. Sure. Moselland. Definitely not going to get shelled. In fact, no. Moselland is a silly place to... Well, is it? They're not fighting over it right now. Sod it, we're going to do it. We're going to build up the German Rhineland, because why not? And we also desperately need to upgrade the infrastructure in these places so we can get some more factories going there. Madagascar still being the most important. And in fact, we have loads of political power, so we should be expanding the rubber plantations in Madagascar. Cool. The Americans are arriving in fairly hefty numbers. It's a fairly hefty counterattack. You guys have made it across that river.
Gardez vos rangs.
Press your advantage,
Continuez
gentlemen.
d'avancer.
You.
Allez, on se bouge.
You! What?
Attention.
Oh, that was that army.
Gardez vos distances.
Oh, whoops. No, don't do that. Building up the Rhineland to help with the literal trillions in reparations, or we'll just take the Rhineland. Germany can never be a threat again if it has no industry. And there we go. Suez is now ours. So as soon as this is taken, I'm going to hopefully leave this to the Allies to hold. Because my tanks are needed in Russia, desperately.
Écoutez.
Of course, Syria was mine. I forgot that was French. Oh, it's just a liberation then. Jet engines, thank you. Thanks, Shadow Guardian. Excavation 4 is finished, and then that's all the excavation done. So, we need to... I'd kind of like to put artillery into our armies. Or, you know, better special forces, because we should have done that ages ago. So hopefully this is opening up a new front against the Turks down here. Question is, do I hang around and defend? Well, actually we have the purple guys to defend it. Good grief, look at how experienced they are. D'Orléans. Infantry expert or an ambusher. Let's give you ambusher. And then you can effectively hold on to the desert. So let's bring you to defend what is definitely not a huge front. That. You go and assist the tanks with it.
Aux ordres.
Oh dear, cut off. We're about to liberate that cut off though. There's the Marines, finally. Let's get Marines too. And then actually design a Marine template so we can begin building some. So these are coming with just 4. That'll be a 10 combat width. Then I want to have some of these amphibious tanks. 16. Then some artillery to give you soft attack. 20 combat width. 43 organization. You're going to need signal companies, which I haven't actually researched yet. Field hospital, engineers, recon, support AT. You do have 151 breakthrough, which is pretty good. 210 soft attack. Your organization, however, sucks. I'm not convinced that we can actually put artillery in this unit. That is actually still pretty high. I mean, what we could do is do support artillery. We do need a signal company, so I think we're going to remove the AT. That's not your problem. Alright, and then what were these called again? Instead of taking German territory, maybe we could make some sort of, call them sister republics, smaller client states. You're gonna make me scroll up, aren't you? Do. I know you're not on mods user, but FYI, someone created a mod to bring ideas and policies from EU4 to Hearts of Iron. You mean focuses? Because they're basically the same thing, surely. Gendarme were for the military police, which I do still need to research. Troop de Marine soldiers are known in French as Massounis. Troop de Marine. I can make one. Okay. Let's grab that. Let's duplicate it. So these are going to be lighter. They're just going to be infantry. But still supported by amphibious tanks. Because those I can build billions of. Because apparently those aren't limited for whatever reason. So what would light marines be called? Like auxiliary marines or amphibious troops. I guess they'd be like amphibious infantry or something like that. Infantry de marine. That sounds good. No, Doomed World. I'm not calling them frogs. I really dislike such stereotypical stuff, so please don't. Oh, you are actually limited in the number of amphibious tanks you can use. They do count as special forces. Okay, good. I've never used them before, so I did not know that. Same thing with baguettes. Don't. Not quite as bad as kebab, which I really detest. Calling Turks kebab. Just don't. Right, as soon as you take that position, I think I'm going to send my tanks on. Like, they have done their job here and more. Very, very nicely done. Come on. I know you're out of supply. And done. Right, cancel you. Cancel all your orders, and we're going to have you force marching to Port Said. Oh, no. Is that all of you? You're not force marching. Because you're already there. What are you doing here? At what point did my invasion of Tel Aviv involve a vacation to Cyprus? Sorry, sir. Orders got lost in the mail.
Pareil.
Of all the ridiculous things I've seen the AI do, that's a new one. Why do I suddenly feel like I need to check up on you? No, you're actually fine. Is no problem. What about you? Not you. You. Oh dear. Yeah, the Soviets are certainly struggling a little bit again. 95. They've lost another %. But Germany is up to 9 million losses. Like, Germany cannot maintain these level of losses. Alright, are all my tanks here? Now they are. So all of you need to sail to here. Go. Alright, and then my fleet. You can basically naval invasion support in this area, which I'm hoping means you support any battle on the coast. I don't necessarily know that it does, but you can live in hope. Are you able to push this? Yes, actually, you are. Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts. I see over 100 Belgian divisions. I think that's just combined allies, although the Belgians have definitely been pumping troops out. There's a fair number of them here. Oh, that's 16... Oh no, it's 3 South Africans, 5 Belgians, 6 constitutionalists. They're just coming up under the South African flag. Fair enough. There we go, we've got up to the river. Now we just need to push this bit. Slowly but surely we're making it. They're coming after Leningrad now. Denied. How are we doing for heavy tanks? We have loads. So you in particular. You. All of you get heavy tanks. How many do we have? 280. Alright, not. You. One less. There we are. More heavy tank divisions! Slowly but surely, we're turning the entire French military into heavy tanks. Lots more Indian troops on the move. I mean, you're just wasting so many troops on the Siamese border. You're not at war with them. I know they're in the enemy faction, but they haven't made any moves against us. Hopefully the Soviets can deal with theirs. Just those two. Oh, there's a crossing here, somehow. Or are they just cut off? It's hard to tell. This unit, even though they have like no organization, still winning the fight. It's fine. It's no problem. How are the Soviets doing? 94%. Huzzah! We're helping! I think we really are, actually. Straight tank above the pocket. I suspect that's because they're out of fuel.
Arrête.
Yeah, would cause supply issues if he moves. AI does that from time to time, which is fair enough. Oh no, they made it across again. I'm about to break into here unless you get there in time, which you will. Denied!
Gardez vos rangs. Visez bien.
So your next objective is going to be this river. There.
Vos ordres. Vos ordres.
They're about to take that bit. Have you arrived? Almost. And then you need to sprint north. Oh, except you're going to be spending... Oh, well, not necessarily. Because we can do the staff office plan.
Bougez-vous. Pareil.
But you can actually do that on a per army basis. How did I not notice that before? But yeah, we're going to need some staff office plans because we're France and we make plans really slowly. We were going to try and push up here to deny them this pocket. No, we're not defending the Iranian border, we're defending the Russian border, or the Turkish border technically. Up to the river, where hopefully the Soviets can hold.
Écoutez.
You are force marching. Marvellous! And there we go. All taken. Cool.
Bougez-vous.
So we've got 4 there, 4 there. I feel like I have lost a tank. You guys are still in production, but that is going to take a while. But then we'll at least have some Marines which we can use to go after Indonesia with. And then the other thing is, well, no, you're not going to... Well, actually, if we take Turkey...
Vos ordres. Vos ordres.
What's going on here? Come on, people.
Vos ordres.
I feel like these guys are the next ones who should be getting heavy tanks. So let's start setting that up. How are we doing for... Whoa, okay, we have a lot of infantry equipment. I think I would like to build some more heavy tanks so I can keep on rolling out new equipment. So let's reduce the amount of guns we're producing because we can't send them to the Soviets quickly enough. Let's increase the number of heavy tanks we're producing again. And medium tanks, we can probably start rolling out a couple more medium units. Which are these. Just get another 10. Which does put us very short and medium, so yes, we want to roll out more medium tanks, if possible. Maybe up to here. Which is putting us short on tungsten, that's fine. Thanks, India. Now we have loads of chromium. Whoa, wrong way.
Gardez vos rangs.
How's the supply situation here? Not good. It's about to get a whole lot worse. Supply situation's actually the best up here. really bad in that bit. I'm glad that I didn't press that attack. And that's the downside of these divisions. They are really heavy. Alright, so we have a bunch of air experience. So let's make sure that our tier 3 fighters are as good as they're going to get. This is actually a hell of a step up for the fighter 3s. Has Russia fallen? No. We have been holding on to it by the skin of our teeth. 94% capitulation, but that has not changed for a while, and Germany's lost almost 10 million. And I have now killed more than the Soviets, despite the fact that the Soviets have lost 17 million, and I've lost 1. The French KD ratios are really quite impressive. And once you guys are in position, we'll hit this button, which will get you your staff office plans done nice and quickly, because we're France and we do them really slowly, but we need them because they give us humongous attack bonuses. And then we can launch the attack and hopefully roll this up nice and quickly. Tanks out in the open. Yes, please. Turns out the French invented Spartan super soldiers in 1940. More like 43 or 44. We did get them started relatively late. But that's because we had to protect the frontiers against the Italians and the Germans. But now we're in the offensive. Yeah, India's really churning out troops, but they're not using them very well. Two more days.
Attention.
How's the German manpower situation? Not great. Also, how's my repair situation? We are spending a lot of time repairing this stuff, so we're almost certainly having problems with people rising up against us. Tonkin bauxite deposits, which is aluminium. Aluminium, don't need either of those. War propaganda, we already have the war support. And we don't have access to worker conditions for more stability. Too bad. Although if we weren't at war, we'd be at 99% stability right now, which is pretty decent. Alright, has that run out? It has. Do I want to pop it again? I don't think so. Give it a shot. See how you do. Because this is going to allow you to attack for quite a long time. Why not power drop into Berlin and dig in there? Because we have no way of supporting that. We'll just get the paratroopers killed. Although we do actually have transport planes. Don't think they could reach. Because the thing which has really got me about transport planes, they have a really short range. It's that. In fact, you guys, what does it matter if you're trained? Air attack, agility, night operations penalty. Well, I guess agility reduces the chance that you're going to get hit. Oh, you can't even train anyway. Never mind. Jet engines. Huzzah. We could get improved rockets for rocket launchers to get even more soft attack. But I think it's time to get jets going.
Allez, on se bouge.